Just let me go, I'm on my own. No rolling stone in time. In the zone. Don't let me fall, just let me know when we'll make it through.
Welcome back, everybody, to Dragon Age Origins. Last time we left off, we made it to the camp and met Bodon and Sandal. And we can talk to these people. Alistair looking as tanky as ever. New party member Liliana. Another new party member, Sten. Morgan's over here. Because reasons. And then Ekid.
Oh, why you little... Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look. Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me. I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
Oh.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
No. Yeah, don't listen.
Hey!
Hey! Hey!
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell me.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yes. I'm gonna sell stuff. Such as this. These. I already have one of those, so... Let me equip stuff first. Sten. Great sword is far better. Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments.
Yeah.
One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed. If there's anything I can do for you,
I misclicked.
Please tell
However,
me.
Sandal is awesome.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Yes. I won't use that. Now we have quite a bit of stuff. So we can get health poultices. Some injury kits, those are going to be mighty useful. And some of those. I'm sure there's a backpack somewhere in here. Haha! Oh, I don't have enough. Oh, that he sells the gifts. I know who wants like pretty much all of these. I can just take all this. Oh! Oh, I know who'd want that. I know who wants that. So I want to give some of these gifts to people. Okay, so Alistair.
No, bad. Bad idea. Awful. Don't do it.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
He wants that.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Yeah, we're up in happiness. I don't have anything for her. Ooh, actually. So King Merrick's shield. Who would that go to?
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
He's wow. He is much wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You up their happiness, you can get certain things out of them. Let's go talk to Morgan after upping her happiness.
I await your commands.
See? She's happy.
So, full of questions.
See?
are you?
She's so happy.
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, that is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. So I assume. My mother has walked the wilds far longer than I. Who am I to suggest what things she has done and not done in her past? Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know? So glad I could indulge your idle curiosity then.
She get kind of hostile there. Yeah, she has her own little camp there. It's kind of funny. I want to talk to Liliana right here. What's up?
Yes?
Yes, I like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What's up? This vision.
I knew this would come up sooner or later. I don't know how to explain.
I
but I
have
had
a dream!
In it, there was an impenetrable darkness. It was so dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible, ungodly noise. I stood on a peak and watched as the darkness consumed everything. And when the storm swallowed the last of the sun's light, I fell. And the darkness drew me in.
What if that could be? Never mind.
I suppose I did. That was what the darkness was, no? When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in the corner had flowered. Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw.
Yep.
But there it was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand to say, even in the midst of this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith. In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There
Yeah.
are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything? That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come, there's a blight to stop.
Aha! Approval! Woo! So, Sten.
You are not quite as callow as I thought.
See?
That is unexpected. You're welcome. As you wish.
You're, thanks, I guess. You're welcome.
You're a hard man to find.
What?
Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the coins? Levy the trader?
So this is the DLC, dude.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
That he would.
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles.
Yep.
My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arland banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles. And then some. Not much is known about that time. After King Arland died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one. And our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Yep.
Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me? 1,000 blessings upon you, Warden.
Yeah.
I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
And boom. So, that is Warden's Peak. The Warden's Peak DLC. It's not a very long part of the game. It's pretty short, but I want to do this before I do any of the main story stuff. Why? Because you can get a lot of XP and a lot of loot there that will be so freaking useful. So I'm gonna go sell some stuff and I will be right back. So I have lost a bit of the weight on my back, so... Okay, so... I will be doing Soldier's Peak. And what Warden's Peak is it's a DLC. I don't know if I can show it here. Maybe I can? No. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of stuff in this game. I'm MLG. Yeah, eventually this camp is going to be filled with people. So we're going to do Soldier's Peak in its own video. Okay, so the reason I want to do Soldier's Peak, like, before the Circle of Magi, Redcliffe, or any of those areas, is because I can get a lot of loot, a lot of money, and a lot of, like, 2 or more levels through that area. Which could prove very valuable in where I want to go first. So, I am going to do that first. And then we're going to go on to the main story. Then we'll eventually be going back to Ostagar, doing the shale stuff, among other things. So I will see you guys next time.